Second.
Tia Harvey across the timeline. Tia lets it fly. Good! Good! Drain the three! It is good! Are you kidding me?
It's time for Little Rock Trojans basketball.
That is how you begin Ohio Valley Conference play!
This broadcast is brought to you by Arkansas Democrat Gazette, Game Time Wraps, Dillard's, Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, Stevens, and Pepsi.
The basket counts! It is good!
Our broadcast begins with the voice of the Trojans, Trey Schapp.
From the Ford Center in Evansville, Indiana, this is the opening game of the Ohio Valley Conference Women's Basketball Tournament of 2026. Your Little Rock Trojans will take on the Red Hawks of SEMO today. The Red Hawks come in as the number 8 seed. They finished the regular season 12-17, 8-12 in OVC play. The Little Rock Trojans come in as the 5 seed. They finished 15-15, 11-9 in Ohio Valley Conference play. Now the Trojans have lost 2 games to SEMO this season. Most recently on Saturday, February the 21st, they lost by 9 points, 71-62. SEMO scoring 50 points in the paint. Thursday, January the 22nd, right before the winter storm hit, the Trojans lost in Cape Girardeau by 10, 67-57. Again, another game where SEMO had plenty of points in the paint in that game. In fact, they had 30 points in the paint in that one. So I think you know what the Trojans need to do today is keep SEMO out of the paint, and hopefully the Trojans can come away with the victory. If the Trojans are able to win today's game, they would take on the number 4 seed Morehead State tomorrow, same tip time of 12:30. After that game in the semifinals, Western Illinois, the number 1 seed, would await the winner of Morehead State in either Little Rock or SEMO. On the opposite side of the bracket, UT Martin is the 6th seed. They will play the 7 seed SIUE this afternoon after we are finished. The winner of that game will get the 3 seed Southern Indiana tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And then the winner of Game 4 between Southern Indiana, UT Martin, or SIUE would take on the 2 seed Lindenwood. Lindenwood and Western Illinois tied for the conference championship this year. But Western Illinois won the tiebreaker, so they are the number 1 seed. You talk it with Steve Weedor. He likes the chances for the Little Rock Trojans, but you got to win that first game, and that's exactly what the Little Rock Trojans are going to try to do today here inside of the Ford Center. We will talk it over with Steve Weedor after this break. You're listening to Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
And may I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Need a simple breakfast, lunch, or dinner for your family, team, or business? Proud sponsor and local owner-operator AJ Roller's Chick-fil-A restaurant at Markham University has you covered. From Chick-fil-A nuggets in mini trays, mac and cheese trays, to chocolate chunk cookie and chocolate fudge brownie trays. Order through the Chick-fil-A app or call the store. AJ's team will have breakfast, lunch, or dinner ready for you and your team in no time. And don't forget to pick up a gallon of their famous freshly made tea or freshly squeezed lemonade.
Welcome back to the Ford Center here in Evansville, Indiana. It's the opening game of the Ohio Valley Conference Tournament for 2026. Your Little Rock Trojans and the Red Hawks of SEMO today, joined by the head Trojan, Steve Weedor. And Coach, SEMO's had our number this year, but it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a season, and hopefully the Trojans can put that to the truth today with a victory over SEMO and advance to the next round.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely tournament time, so it's just one game at a time. And, you know, our first opponent is SEMO, and they have beat us both times this year. I thought, you know, the last game we played them at home, you know, I thought our girls were really ready, you know, for the game. But I give credit to SEMO. They're playing their best basketball. There's no doubt about that. They had to win their last to get in or they wouldn't be here. They're the 8th seed, so you know they're coming in on a roll, and it's going to be a big challenge for us today.
They had 50 points in the paint against us the first time. In the first half, they took one shot outside of 6 feet away from the basket. They missed it. What do we have to do today defensively to try and keep them from getting so many points inside the paint?
You got to keep them in front of you. I mean, because they're going to attack the paint, and we got to do a good job on the defensive end of keeping them in front of us. And you know, it's not like they don't have shooters either. I mean, they've got some girls that can shoot the ball. They're just so efficient right now, getting it in the paint and running their stuff. And you know, we got to be, you know, every defensive possession we got to be locked in, and we got to be ready to guard.
I hate to say the dreaded word zone on defense, but if we can't keep them in front of us, do we have to go to a zone?
No, we won't be going to a zone. I mean, we've got some things we're going to do, but you know, we don't play zone, so we gotta be able to adjust to what we do with man to man and keep them out of the paint.
Coming into this game, lost the last game at home on senior night in the Jack Stevens Center, but we had good performances by several of your ladies, Jordan Hallman and Destiny Salgado, both again with a double-double.
Yeah, I mean, we're playing good basketball. I mean, Southern Indiana's also got a good team. We beat a good team, you know, the night before in Moorhead, and you know, we got to find some consistency here in the tournament. And you know, like I told you before, one game at a time. We get this first one. I feel like we got the type of team that, you know, can run off 3 or 4 in a row.
You talk about consistency. Just getting here is the main goal during the regular season. But now that you're here, like you said, one game at a time, trying to be consistent. We've only won one game in the 4 years here in Evansville.
Yeah, that's something we want to try to change. I mean, it is what it is, you know, as far as that goes. But we've had some good basketball teams that's come in here, and we've not had some very good luck. But, you know, you got to just take it one game at a time. And I think this first one's going to be the toughest. I mean, I really do. It's going to be, you know, it's going to be a challenge. Both teams are probably going to come out a little tight, you know, I mean, tournament time. And, you know, it's going to be whoever can weather the storm.
What's your message to your ladies before you leave the locker room to head out onto the court for the first time?
I think that's going to be it. Hey, play every possession. Play every possession. If it doesn't go well, next play, you know, be ready to go. It's going to be a battle, and whoever's the toughest is going to come out on top.
You told me earlier this week that you might have to bring Blessing Teamer off the bench a little early because of her defense. If we could get some offense out of her today, I think.
Yeah. I mean, she's a better matchup. You know, she's a bigger guard. That's one thing. The reason they, you know, attack the paint so much is they're big. I mean, they've got size at every position. They start 3 girls that are right around 6 feet, and then their point guards 5'11", 5'10". So, you know, it's a big lineup. So we got to, you know, try to, you know, adjust to that and make sure we put our best matchups out there.
When they go big inside, it's good to have Naomi back, even though she didn't play a whole lot on senior day, but it's good to have her available in this game, isn't it?
Yeah, we're glad to have her back. That's really good. I mean, she hadn't played in a while. It's going to take her a little time, but now she's got a week or so under her belt, and I really like, having her back on the bench.
It seemed to me like on Monday it was a spirited practice. It seems like the ladies were having fun, even though you made them do push-ups quite a bit in that practice. What was the goal on Monday and Tuesday, just getting to today?
We worked on what we're going to see, especially Monday. We worked a lot of offense. We worked their defensive stuff that they're going to throw at us, and just trying to get your mind ready. I mean, it's going to be 4 games, so you don't want to do too much as far as the legs and things like that, because you got 4 games you got to play here in 4 days, but definitely try to get the mental part going.
Well, the thing is, too, if you don't win the first one, you don't play anymore. So you got to go all out for this first one, don't you?
Yeah, I mean that's the whole thing, right? We got to win this one, and like I said, it's going to be a tough one, and we got to come out and we got to be ready.
The keys offensively and defensively today against SEMO for the Little Rock Trojans, what are they?
Well, we've talked about it several times. Defensively, we got to keep them in front. We can't let them get to the paint. We got to be able to challenge them when they get in there. Rebound, they're big. We got to make sure we don't give them second shots. Offensively, we got to run our stuff. We got to, be patient, let it come to us. Don't force things. Knock down shots when we, have the opportunity. And, like we talked about, just – I think it's going to be a game where, you got to be able to move on to the next play, and every possession is going to count. You got to be able to execute. You got to be able to do it on both ends of the floor. And then the last thing, Trey, is we got to take care of the ball. We can't turn it over and give them easy buckets. We got to make sure we're taking care of it.
Coach, sure would be nice to have a nice victory here and make our stay in Evansville, although this is the last time probably coming here a little bit longer than just one day.
Yeah, it would be nice, Trey.
Coach, good luck in this one.
Thank you.
We're back after this. Starting lineups coming up in the opening game of the Ohio Valley Conference Tournament between your Little Rock Trojans and the Red Hawks of SEMO. You're listening to Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
The future is not about a bond reaching maturity. The future is what my grandfather worked for. It's what my father carried on. It's my responsibility today. The future is my son's tomorrow. At the Stevens Private Client Group, we believe that our strength builds success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
Did you know you can experience unlimited access to ArkansasOnline.com and premium sports content? That's right. Get news anytime, anywhere, including daily and breaking email newsletters sent directly to your inbox. Get access to archives, photo galleries, event calendars, and much more. Take advantage of a digital subscription today at ArkansasOnline.com and stay connected to the most reliable, up-to-date news anytime, anywhere.
Welcome back inside of the Ford Center here in Evansville, Indiana. It's the opening game of the Ohio Valley Conference Tournament between the Little Rock Trojans and the SEMO Red Hawks. The Red Hawks 12-17 overall, 8-12 in Ohio Valley Conference play, coached by Briley Palmer. 95-82 in her sixth season, 18-42 in her second season. in Cape Girardeau. She will start Carmen Taylor, a 5'7" graduate from Memphis, Tennessee, a transfer from Williams Baptist College. She averages 12.8 points per game and 2.5 rebounds per game. Raisha Sabwa, a 5'10" graduate from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, a transfer from Robert Morris, averaging 7.8 points per game and 5 rebounds per game. Zoe Rickster, a 6-foot freshman from Memphis, Tennessee, Bartlett High School, averaging 2.9 points per game and 3.8 rebounds per game. Kiera Jones, a 6'1" sophomore from Madison, Wisconsin, a transfer from Mississippi Valley State. She averages 9.1 points per game and 5.6 rebounds per game. And Dakaria Jackson, a 6-foot sophomore from Jacksonville, a transfer from Three Rivers Community College. She averages 6.4 points per game and 3.7 rebounds per game. Riley Palmer assisted by Mike Gary, Reggie Mosley, Kate Rolfus, and Jace Lance. For the Little Rock Trojans, 15-15 overall, 11-9 in OVC play, the 5 seed, coached by Steve Weedor, 29-31 in his second season. He will start Brenna Burke, a 5'7" sophomore from Russellville High School. She averages 8.7 points per game and 2.5 rebounds per game. Jordan Hallman, a 5'11" graduate from Hugo, Oklahoma, a transfer from Northern Oklahoma Community College, averaging 17.7 points per game, 6.9 rebounds per game. She is a member of the 1,000-point club at Little Rock. Elena Payne, a 5'9" senior from Fort Worth, Texas, a transfer from Morgan State, averaging 6.4 points per game and 5.5 rebounds per game. Destiny Salgado, a 6'2" sophomore from Stafford, Virginia, a transfer from Iona, averaging 8 points per game and 5.4 rebounds per game. And Maya Cotto, a 5'7" junior from Denver, Colorado, a transfer from Murray State out of Oklahoma. She averages 8 points per game and 2.4 rebounds per game. Steve Weedor is assisted by Alicia Cash, Bobby Brazel, Chastity Reed, Kim Sitzman is the Director of Basketball Operations, and Ray Coleman is the Little Rock Trojan trainer. The officials for today's game, Ty Bills, Jessica Christopher, and Ivan Fulton. And they do have a standby, and I'm not sure her name. She was not listed on the sheet that we received, so not sure who she is. We have seen Ivan before, although not this year. We have seen Jessica Christopher this year, and Ty Bills has worked several games inside of the Jack Stevens Center. If Little Rock wins today, they advance to take on Morehead State on Thursday in the quarterfinals. That game will tip at 12:30, so we would be on the air at the same time as we came on today at 12:15. The Trojans are in their home gray jerseys with maroon numerals and lettering. Little Rock above the top of the number on the front of the jersey. Trojans in script below it on the back. The Red Hawks are going to be in their black jerseys with SEMO in white script above the top of the number on the front of the jersey. And the white stripe down the side of the jersey to the shorts and wraps around the bottom of the shorts. The Trojans have that marble stripe down the side of the jerseys, the maroon and gray in it with the Trojan head in maroon on the short of the uniform. The Trojans will move left to right along your radio dial to begin this game. We are glad you are with us. It's the last time in the Ohio Valley Conference for the Little Rock Trojans. They will move to the United Athletic Conference after this season. In fact, July 1st will be their first day officially in the league. Destiny Salgado in the jump circle along with Kiara Jones. Ty Bills has the basketball. He walks it towards the middle of the floor. Jones and Salgado. Bills tips it, or throws it up. The tip is controlled into the backcourt. SEMO with the basketball. Sabwa with it. Picked up by Elena Payne. Sabwa looking to go around the screen early. Does. Trojans switch and put Brenna Burke on her. Burke on Sabwa. Sabwa around to the right. Drives to the right baseline. Has to come back up top to Taylor. She'll take a three. It's on the way. In and out. No good. Holman with the rebound, but a foul quickly on Kiara Jones. And that's going to be her first team foul. So Little Rock able to get the rebound and maintain possession after the foul. Inbounds pass goes into Elena Payne. Payne will bring it across the timeline for the Trojans. Left side it goes to Cotto. Cotto looks down low quickly, looking for Burke, can't find her. Right side it goes to Hallman. Hallman looks inside, being guarded by Jackson. Hallman puts it on the deck now. Out it goes to Salgado, way outside. Salgado puts it on the floor. Salgado leaves it back for Hallman. Hallman with the basketball, 8 to shoot. Hallman looking to back down. Jackson goes up, tough shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Sabwa. She'll push it into the front court. Sabwa with the basketball is going to drive all the way. They call a foul on Elena Payne. That is her first team foul. That'll put Sabwa at the line with 2 shots. Not sure about that one. Elena sure didn't look like she wanted to foul that time. Sabwa at the line, 76% free throw shooter, 66 of 87 on the season. First free throw is up, and it is good. And SEMO has the first points of the afternoon. 1-0 SEMO on top. 9:04 to play here in the first. SEMO's probably going to press off of the make on the second free throw, and they miss it. The rebound comes down to Jordan Hallman. She's got 2 rebounds. Hallman into the front court. 1-0 SEMO on top. Hallman stops at the top of the key, looks left, looks right. Looking, drives. Hallman all the way, puts a shot up off the back of the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Rickster, off to Sabwa. Sabwa into the front court, leaves it out for Taylor. Taylor around a screen, drives, kicks it out to Rickster. Left corner it goes to Jones. Jones tries to drive in, might have traveled, out to Sabwa, 16 to shoot. Sabwa out to Rickster. Rickster a three-pointer from the left side, it's no good. Rebound comes down to Elena Payne. Payne will push it into the front court. Trojans 0 for 2 from the floor. Payne kicks it out to Cotto. Cotto traveled with the basketball. Cotto shuffled her feet before putting the ball on the floor, and they call the travel. Inbounds pass comes in to Raisha Sabwa of SEMO. She'll walk it across the timeline. Sabwa comes to the left side to Rickster. They back off of Rickster. They're going to let her shoot that outside shot if she wants to. Back to Sabwa at the top. Now to Jones. High post right side. Jones looking to drive. Jones has it stolen away, and they call a foul on Jordan Hallman. That is going to be her second team foul. You don't want to get Little Rock in foul trouble. 8:02 with 20 seconds on the shot clock for SEMO, a fresh 20. Inbounds pass comes into Jones. She goes up off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Taylor. She leaves it underneath, and it's stolen away by Hallman. Jordan with the basketball in the front court. Still 1-0 SEMO on top. Dorman's going to drive, leaves it underneath, and it's knocked away. Steve Weedor wanted a foul. Hallman drove, lost the basketball. Jackson has it into the front court. Jackson between the circles, just carried the basketball. They don't blow the whistle. Sabwa with it, back to Rickster. Rickster a drive to Taylor. Taylor's 3, off the back of the rim, no good. Jordan Hallman with another rebound. Hallman now has 3 rebounds in the game. Payne to Cotto, top of the key. Cotto with the basketball, right side Hallman, 2-pointer long, 2, it's good! No, counted a 3 from Jordan Hallman, and the Trojans are up 3-1. Sabwa will bring it across the timeline. Ty Beals put both hands in the air to signal a 3-pointer on the make by Hallman. Jackson with the basketball. Up top it goes to Rickster, to Jones at the high post. Right side out to Rickster. Rickster back to Jones. Jones puts it on the floor. Drives. Jones traveled with the basketball before the shot. It'll be Little Rock basketball on the turnover, the second of the game by SEMO. 6:48 to play here in the opening period. Brenna Burke throws it into Elena Payne. Payne will bring it across the timeline for Little Rock. Payne between the circles. Left side it goes to Hallman. Hallman looking down low. They find Salgado. Salgado works, goes up, goes off the glass. Good. Destiny Salgado puts Little Rock up 5-1. A 4-point lead for the Trojans. Sabwa drives down to the basket. A foul from behind is called on Brenna Burke. And so SEMO will get 2 shots. The foul on Burke is her first. 13th foul on Little Rock. Into the game for SEMO will be Anaya Williams. And she's actually going to come in for the shooter, Kiara Jones, who is a 64% free throw shooter, 52 of 81. First free throw by Jones is up, and it is good. 5-2, Little Rock on top, 6:26 to play in the opening period. One more free throw for Jones. If she makes it, Williams will come into the game for SEMO. If she misses, we play on. Second one is made, and here comes Williams. Here comes SEMO's pressure. Trojans going to go 1-4. Payne to throw it in. Payne catches the basketball, throws it into Hallman. Hallman gets it to Salgado. Salgado picks it up, and then a tie ball. It's going to be Little Rock basketball. Little Rock basketball on the alternating possession. 4 seconds to get it across the timeline. 4 seconds to get it across. Burke gets it into Elena Payne, and they quickly get it across the timeline. Payne takes it to the left side. Payne looks down low. It's kicked by Sabwa out of bounds. 6:14 on the game clock. They reset the shot clock to 20. 5-3, Trojans by 2. Inbounds pass comes into Salgado. Salgado up high to Hallman. Hallman looking to drive, steps back, takes a long jumper. It's good! Jordan Hallman starting to heat up. She's 2 of 4 from the floor. She's got 5 points to open the game. Sabwa with the basketball on the right side, looking to come around a screen from Rickster. Does. Sabwa still with it. They throw it down low to Williams. Williams turns, goes up off the glass. Good. Williams inside, a little bit too strong. Inbounds to Cotto, back to Elena Payne. Payne ahead to Jordan Hallman. Hallman into the front court, crosses over. Hallman drives down to the baseline, comes back to Burke. Three-pointer top of the key. Bank shot no good. Rebound Elena Payne. She puts it back up and in. Elena Payne puts Little Rock up 9-5. Sabwa drives quickly into the front court. Down low she goes. Ball is on the floor. Hallman scoops it up. Throws it ahead to Cotto. Cotto goes up. She's blocked from behind. Could have been a foul on Jackson, but no. SEMO has it going the other way. They throw it underneath to Williams off the glass and good for SEMO. 9-7, Little Rock on top. 5:02 to play here in the first. Elena Payne across the timeline. Payne looking right, finds Cotto. She puts it on the deck, steps back, three-pointers off the back of the glass. Rebound comes down 2. There had to be a foul there somewhere. My gosh. Salgado got murdered. Rebound Sabwa. She drives all the way to the basket, steps back. Layup is good. We're tied at 9 on Sabwa's points in the paint. SEMO is just driving the ball to the basket in the paint. 4:28 to play here in the first. A media timeout comes on a dead ball. Cotto with the basketball between the circles. Cotto looking left to Hallman. Cotto's going to drive, lost the basketball. It's stolen away. Taylor, the other way, off the glass, no good. Jackson gets the rebound, puts it up and in, and SEMO's up 11-9. Inbounds pass to Brenna Burke. Burke back to Elena Payne. Payne with the basketball. Payne between the circles. Looks left to Salgado. Salgado puts it on the floor, takes the jumper. It is no good. Rebound comes down to Sabwa. Sabwa pushes it into the front court. Sabwa, left side Jackson. Three-pointer on the way to carry a Jackson, no good. Rebound comes down to Elena Payne. Payne pushes it into the front court. Payne look to drive, does all the way off the glass, no good, but a foul is called on Raisha Sabwa, her first second-team foul. Little Rock will be at the line after the timeout. Elena Payne will be there. 11-9, SEMO on top, 3:31 to play here in the first. You're listening to Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
Did you know you can experience unlimited access to ArkansasOnline.com and premium sports content? That's right. Get news anytime, anywhere, including daily and breaking email newsletters sent directly to your inbox. Get access to archives, photo galleries, event calendars, and much more. Take advantage of a digital subscription today at ArkansasOnline.com and stay connected to the most reliable, up-to-date news anytime, anywhere.
The Trojans have been dominating in the paint, but does it guarantee a win? We'll see, Peter.
Like how playing the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a guaranteed win for students.
Huh?
Every ticket you buy in Arkansas funds scholarships. And since 2009, they've raised more than $1.5 billion for Arkansas students.
Wow. So no matter the score, that's a win for students. Back to the game.
That's right, folks. Playing the lottery is a big win for students and could be for you, too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
Welcome back inside of the Ford Center here in Evansville, Indiana. SEMO on top of Little Rock, 11-9, but the Trojans will be at the line to try and tie the game up. Elena Payne will be there. She has yet to score. She has 2 rebounds so far in the game. Trojans have turned it over 3 times. Kodo with 2 turnovers, Hallman with 1. Jordan is leading the way for Little Rock with 5 points. She has 3 rebounds to go with the 5 points and 2 steals. Trojans are 4 of 10 from the floor, 40%, 1 of 3 behind the three-point line. SEMO is 4 of 10 from the floor, 40%, 0 for 4 from behind the 3, and 3 of 4 at the free throw line. Nothing goes better with a burger than an ice cold Pepsi. Grab one today and make your meal complete. Elena Payne, the 5'9 senior from Fort Worth, Texas. Morgan State transfer, 73% free throw shooter, had a career-high 15 points at Tennessee State earlier this season. Had a career-high 10 rebounds at SEMO in the loss earlier this year. So far today, Payne already has 2 rebounds. This will be her first shot attempt as she was fouled on the shot by Sabwa. Trojans make a couple of substitutions. Blessing Teamers into the game. Also, Pearson McVeigh replacing Salgado and Kodo. SEMO makes a substitution. They put Lexi McCulley into the game. Both free throws are good by Elena Payne. Trojans pick up full court. Sabwa with Teamer on her. Sabwa across the timeline. Sabwa with the basketball. Looking to go around. Sabwa, out it goes to Taylor. Taylor looking down low to Williams. Williams underneath Richter off the glass is good. Inbounds pass goes into Jordan Hallman. Back to Elena Payne. Payne will bring it across the timeline for the Trojans. Payne with the basketball. Looks right. Finds Teamer. Teamer looking to drive. Finds Hallman. Hallman had it knocked away by Richter. Hallman with the basketball, though. Still with the dribble. Looking to drive. Hallman drives, puts a shot up. It's blocked out of bounds. 7 seconds on the shot clock for the Trojans. 2:47 on the game. 7 on the shot clock for Little Rock. Brenna Burke will throw it in on the baseline. No. Burke is throwing it in. Throws it into Hallman. Hallman turns. They look for Teamer. 5 to shoot. Hallman, 3 to shoot. Hallman sees it, takes a deep 3. It is off the rim, no good. And Steve Weedor is not happy with the set, or who was throwing it in. 13-11, SEMO by 2. 2:35 to play here in the first. Taylor with the basketball. Taylor looking to drive, goes to the left, leaves it for Sabwa underneath. She missed it, got her own rebound, kicks it out to McCulley. Her 3 is good, and SEMO's up 5, 16-11. Elena Payne pushes it into the front court. Payne with the basketball. Behind her back. Payne, right side it goes to Hallman. Hallman trying to drive into the paint. Hallman drives, turns around, and they call an offensive foul on Jordan Hallman, and that's her second. Second team foul on Little Rock's all-conference first teamer. Jordan Hallman has just picked up her second foul in the game, and we're not out of the first period. A flop by Rickster, and Hallman picked up the foul. And then SEMO just turns it over. SEMO threw it away. Elena Payne with the basketball, pushes it into the front court. Payne working on McCulley. Payne with it, out high. Payne, right side, it goes to Burke. Burke looking to drive. Burke drives all the way, kicks it out to Teamer. Teamer in the paint, puts a shot up. It's off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Williams. Off it goes to Sabwa. Sabwa will take it on the right side. Sabwa still with the basketball, back to McCulley, now to Taylor. Taylor to the top, gets a screen from McCulley. Taylor tries to drive to the baseline. Does, comes up McCulley. Wide open three on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to SEMO. Taylor with it, back to McCulley. McCulley drives down the lane, leaves it for Williams, up and off the glass and good. Williams with two more, and it's 18-11. Little Rock's largest deficit of 7. Little Rock led by as much as 5, but SEMO has come back. Little Rock, 0 of their last 5. And haven't scored in the last 2:09. Burke at the free throw line. Drives, steps back, puts a shot up. It is no good. Rebound comes down to Williams. They kick it ahead to Sabwa. Sabwa into the front court for the Redhawks. Leaves it back for Williams. She will drive to the baseline, turn around. Layup is no good. Rebound comes down to Jordan Hallman. Hallman pushes it into the front court. 37 seconds to play in the first. Hallman will leave it for Elena Payne. She drives, and that's going to be a charge. Easy call. Elena Payne picks up her second 15 foul on the Trojans. And the Trojans are in foul trouble. Destiny Salgado will come back into the game along with Maya Cotto. Baby J will also come in for the first time along with Lydia Belmonte Hurtado. Inbounds pass will come from SEMO. Taylor gets it into Sabwa, right back to Taylor. Taylor across the timeline. Taylor with the basketball, comes to the left side, finds McCulley. McCulley calls for a screen up high, doesn't take it. Now drives around to the right, McCulley all the way to the basket. It's stripped away, but standing out of bounds was Daniels. And there's a 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. 16.8 to play on the game, 13 on the shot clock for SEMO. Jackson to inbound the basketball. Jackson throws it into Sabwa out high on the left side. Sabwa with the basketball. SEMO will have possession to start the second period. 7 seconds on the shot clock. 5. Back inside to Williams. Williams kicks it out. McCulley, three-pointer on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound, Cotto. Cotto's got to put a shot up. It is good if it goes, and it's not off line was the shot. 18-11 after the first 10 minutes of this one. SEMO on top of your Little Rock Trojans. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
Need a simple breakfast, lunch, or dinner for your family, team, or business? Proud sponsor and local owner-operator AJ Roller's Chick-fil-A restaurant at Markham University has you covered. From Chick-fil-A nuggets in mini trays, mac and cheese trays, to chocolate chunk cookie and chocolate fudge brownie trays. Order through the Chick-fil-A app or call the store. AJ's team will have breakfast, lunch, or dinner ready for you and your team in no time. And don't forget to pick up a gallon of their famous freshly made tea or freshly squeezed lemonade.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
The Trojans have been dominating in the paint, but does it guarantee a win? We'll see, Peter.
Like how playing the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a guaranteed win for students.
Huh?
Every ticket you buy in Arkansas funds scholarships. And since 2009, they've raised more than $1.5 billion for Arkansas students.
Wow, so no matter the score, that's a win for students. Back to the game.
That's right, folks. Playing the lottery is a big win for students and could be for you, too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
If you happen to be a sports bettor, you already know that Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite app and one of the largest in the country. That's because Bet Saracen is easier to navigate, has the best parlays, and great special offers. SEMO on top 18-11. They had 12 points in the paint in that first period. Their best scoring run was a 7-0 run. They have taken a 7-point lead, 18-11. Over the last 3-14, they were on that 7-0 run. Trojans over their last 6 from the floor. One of their last 8. They have had 3 turnovers in the last 3:31 and have not scored in the last 3 minutes and 31 seconds. Trojans being led by Jordan Hallman with 5 points, 4 rebounds. Anaya Williams leads SEMO. She has 6 off of the bench. McCauley with 3. SEMO with 9 points off of their bench. McCauley got hot in the game at SEMO. She was held in check in the game in the Jack Stevens Center. SEMO will have possession of the basketball to begin the second period. Trojans are going to go with Maya Cotto, Destiny Salgado, Blessing Teamer, Jerry Lee Daniels, and Lydia Belmonte Hurtado on the court. Inbounds pass coming from Sabwa. Sabwa gets it into Taylor. Carmen Taylor around to the right side, goes around the screen, drives all the way to the baseline, goes up, and they're going to call a foul. It's going to be on Lydia Belmonte Hurtado, her first team foul. Steve Warrior is already asking for the same call on the other end. So at the line will be Carmen Taylor, a 69% free throw shooter, 54 of 78. Free throw is up, and it is good. 19-11. Little Rock is down 8. One more free throw for Taylor. This one is up. It is no good, and the rebound comes down to Maya Cotto. Cotto pushes it into the front court. Cotto with the basketball. Cotto looks right, finds Salgado. They miss Hurtado. Back to Cotto at the top. Cotto out to Teamer. Teamer looking inside, leaves it for Cotto. Cotto around, takes a wide open 3. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Jones, who's back into the game for SEMO. They throw it ahead to Taylor. She pump fake, stops, tries to drive, kicks it back up top to Sabwa. Sabwa with the basketball to Taylor. Left wing 3 is in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Baby J. She'll push it into the front court for Little Rock. Daniels looking to drive out to Teamer. Teamer along the baseline over to Belmonte Hurtado. Her 3 is off the back of the rim, no good. Daniels tried to get the rebound but lost it out of bounds. 9:05 to play here in the second period. 19-11, SEMO on top. Inbounds pass comes in to Taylor. Back to Sabwa. Sabwa with the basketball. Working against Teamer. Sabwa comes to the left side of the floor. Leaves it for Taylor. Taylor on the left wing. Looks for Jackson. Now looking for McCauley. Finds Sabwa at the top. Sabwa trying to take it off the dribble. Lost the basketball. Picks it back up. 10 to shoot. Sabwa looking to drive around a screen. They throw it underneath to Jackson. She just goes up. A wall up by Little Rock. Salgado has it going the other way. Salgado pushes it into the front court. Salgado will hand off to Cotto. Cotto comes back to the middle of the floor with it. Cotto tries to drive right. Cotto drives. They kick it out to Baby J, and that's a backcourt violation on the Little Rock Trojans. So Brenna Burke will come into the game. Jordan Hallman and Elena Payne. Payne and Hallman playing with 2 fouls apiece. They will get Kodo will stay, so the Trojans will go back with their starting 5 of Kodo, Salgado, Burke, Hallman, and Payne. Sabwa to inbound the basketball for SEMO. Little Rock cannot afford to get into foul trouble. Taylor with the basketball. Taylor around the screen. Kicks it right side to McCulley. 12 to shoot. Out to Jackson. Jackson with the basketball. Back to McCulley on the right side. McCulley with 6 to shoot. McCulley looking to drive. McCulley along the baseline. Puts a shot up. It's no good. Rebound Hallman. Leaves it for Elena Payne. Elena Payne into the front court for Little Rock. Payne looking to drive. Will leave it for Burke. Burke around from the right. Drives left. Leaves it for Kodo. Kodo's going to take a top of the key 3. It's off the back of the rim. No good. Sabwa with the rebound. Sabwa is going to push it down the floor. Sabwa goes up, and they call a foul on Little Rock on Maya Kodo. She didn't do anything. That's her first second team foul. We will not get that call on the other end of the floor all game long. I guarantee it. Sabwa's at the line for a flop, and she has 2 shots. First one is up, and it is good, and it's 20-11. Trojans being outscored here 2-0 in the second period. 7:46 to play. Second free throw is up and good, and here comes the pressure by SEMO. Elena Payne steps out of bounds to throw it in. Payne throws it into Kodo. She was fouled by McCulley. Hallman with it. Hallman will leave it, and it goes out of bounds trying to throw it to Salgado. Salgado kept cutting to the basket. She's got to stay outside when Jordan's driving to the basket. The inbounds pass comes into Sabwa. It's getting into dangerous territory for Little Rock, down 10 with 7:33 to play here in the second. Sabwa back to Jackson. Jackson a dribble handoff for Taylor. Taylor up top to Jones. Jones to Sabwa. Sabwa around the top. Left side McCulley. Her 3 is on the way, and it's good, and we're down 13. McCulley's heating up, and SEMO is shooting 39% from the floor. Elena Payne with a dribble handoff for Kodo. Kodo around the screen, tries to turn the corner, goes in the paint, off the glass, good. Maya Kodo went straight to the glass that time, and that's the first points by Little Rock in over 6 minutes of action. 6:53 to play here in the second. Sabwa leaves it back for Jackson. Jackson to Taylor to Jones. Jones leaves it for McCulley. McCulley drives left baseline, goes up, airballed the shot, rebound Jordan Hallman. Hallman will leave it for Elena Payne. Payne across the timeline. Payne looking to drive on McCulley, does, goes off the glass, good! Elena Payne sized her up, and it's 24-15. SEMO on top by 9. Sabwa across the timeline. Kodo's there defensively. Sabwa with the basketball. Up high, leaves it back for McCulley. McCulley kicks it right side, out to Taylor. Taylor will drive in, kick it left side to Jackson. Her 3-pointer on the way is good. SEMO from downtown today, 3 of 10, 30% from behind the 3-point line. 27-15, they lead by 12 with 5:52 to play here in the second. Salgado with the basketball. They find Hallman. Hallman slipped to the floor but kept the dribble alive. Hallman still with it. Hallman drives all the way to the hole, goes up off the glass. She's fouled by Jackson. She'll be at the line with 2 shots. It's the first on Jackson. First team foul on SEMO. And into the game for SEMO will be Zoe Rickster. Into the game for Little Rock will be Taylor Coxford. Coxford will replace Salgado. Hallman's at the line with 2 shots. Her first 2 free throws today. She's got 5 points to go with 6 rebounds. Hallman, the all-conference first teamer from Little Rock. Free throw is up, and it is in and out, no good. One more free throw for Jordan Hallman. Spins the basketball, bounces it twice, puts it in the left hand. This one's up, and this one is no good. Hallman missed 2 free throws. Sabwa into the front court. Sabwa comes to the left side of the floor, sends Rickster through. Sabwa still with it out high. Holds that offhand out to Taylor. Taylor had it knocked away by Brenna Burke, and they call a foul on Brenna Burke. You got to be kidding me. She was going for the ball. That is her second, third team foul. This is just unbelievable, the fact that Little Rock has been called for 8 fouls to 3. 5:26 to play here in the period. They throw it into Jones. Jones will leave it for Sabwa at the top. Sabwa with the basketball, driving to the right. Sabwa still with it, leaves it for Taylor. Taylor turns the corner, steps back, pulls up, jumper is no good. Rebound, Jordan Hallman. Hallman will push it into the front court. Jordan's going to drive. Jordan takes it all the way. She's fouled, and she will be at the line with 2 more shots. The foul is on Sabwa. That's her second team foul. And so Jordan will be at the line with 2 shots. McCulley will come into the game, replacing Raisha Sabwa. Blessing Teamer will come into the game for Little Rock, replacing who? Elena Payne. Jordan Hallman's had a long break at the line before these shots. She has the basketball now. 5:04 to play in the second. First one's up and good. It's 27-16. Jordan to make it a 10-point game here. If she can make this second free throw. It is up. It is good. 27-17. Trojans pressure in the backcourt. McCulley to throw it in. Does to Rickster. Rickster puts it on the floor. Gets it into the front court to Jackson. Jackson back to Taylor. Carmen Taylor with the basketball now. Taylor with it. Top of the key, looking to drive to the right, leaves it for McCulley. McCulley comes left, picks up the dribble, leaves it for Jackson. Jackson drives all the way, layup is good. Where was the defense that time? Trojans didn't switch at all, and easy too for DeCaria Jackson. Cotto with the basketball, finds Burke. Burke, left wing 3, is airballed and goes out of bounds. A quick shot by Little Rock, 4:32 to play. Here in the second, timeout on the floor, 29-17. SEMO on top of your Little Rock Trojans. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Strength is measured not by the number of accounts. Strength is placing value on relationships. It's having the vision and the guts to invest in growth. It's the commitment to responsibly manage your money. At Stevens, we believe that our strengths build success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
The Trojans have been dominating in the paint, but does it guarantee a win? We'll see, Peter.
Like how playing the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a guaranteed win for students.
Huh?
Every ticket you buy in Arkansas funds scholarships. And since 2009, they've raised more than $1.5 billion for Arkansas students.
Wow. So no matter the score, that's a win for students. Back to the game.
That's right, folks. Playing the lottery is a big win for students and could be for you, too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery has funded over 42,000 UA Little Rock scholarships for in-state students since 2009. Help make a difference and a lasting impact on Arkansas education, and discover where you can pick up your Arkansas Scholarship Lottery ticket at myarkansasLottery.com. 29-17, Trojans being outscored 11-6 here in the second period. They're down 12 after being down 7 in the first, 18-11. SEMO has gotten off 6 more field goal attempts than the Trojans. They have made 2 more free throws than Little Rock. They are 6 of 8 at the free throw line. Trojans 4 of 6. Little Rock being led by Jordan Hallman with 7 points, 7 rebounds. Leading the way for SEMO, DeCaria Jackson with 7, 6 for Williams, 6 for McCulley off the bench. SEMO 12 points off the bench, 14 points in the paint. Trojans have kept them out of the paint here of late, but they have shot the ball pretty good from outside. 3 of 10 from behind the three-point line, 30%. 10 of 25 from the floor, 40%. They have made 2 3-pointers here in this period. It'll be SEMO basketball after the missed shot by Brenna Burke. Trojans pressure in the backcourt. They get it into Jackson. Back to Taylor. Taylor to bring it across the timeline for SEMO. Taylor with the basketball. Between the circles. Taylor still with it. Looking. Still has it. They look for McCulley. 10 to shoot. They're trying to get a mismatch. Taylor trapped. Comes back to McCulley. McCulley's going to have to put a shot up. It is up. It is good. Shot clock was winding down, and she just drains a 3 on us. McCulley's got 9. Burke with the basketball. Outside, looking inside, finds Hallman. Jordan looks back left to Kodo. Kodo thought about a 3, doesn't take it. Kodo, right side it goes to Hallman, 10 to shoot. Jordan working on Rickster. Jordan goes up, she's fouled, and the basket's going to count. Jordan Hallman got the basket to go. She was fouled. The foul is going to be on Rickster. That's the freshman's first. 13 foul on SEMO. Williams will come in for them. Elena Payne and Destiny Salgado for Little Rock, replacing Taylor Coxford to Brenna Burke. So SEMO is going to bring Rickster into the game, but who's going out? Jones is going out. 3:38 to play here in the second period. Jordan Hallman's at the line with 1 shot. Jordan Hallman already with 9 points and 7 rebounds here early. Second one is up and it's good. Or first one's up and it's good, and it's 10 points for Jordan. Another double-figure outing for her, 10-7. 10 and 7. 32-20, SEMO by 12. Taylor into the front court. Comes back left, picks up the dribble, finds McCulley. McCulley with the basketball out high on the left side. Takes it to the middle of the floor, backs out near the OVC logo in midcourt. 13 to shoot. McCulley still with the basketball, looking for a screen. McCulley's going to hold it out there. Now she starts her drive, cut off by Teamer. They throw it underneath to Rickster, and it's knocked out of bounds with 5 seconds on the shot clock. It will stay with the Redhawks. 3:13 on the game. Trojans need to lock down these last 5 seconds defensively. DeCaria Jackson's going to throw it in left side of their basket. Jackson looking to throw it in. Gets it in to Rickster. She turns, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes down to a shot clock violation. It never hit the rim. Someone on the scorer's table reset it, and it'll be Little Rock basketball. 3:08. They got to reset it now to 30. And they do. Kodo to inbound the basketball. Trojans down 12. Trying to climb back into this one. They reset the game clock to 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Kodo inbounds to Elena Payne. Payne will bring it across the midcourt stripe for your Trojans. Payne quickly to the basket, drives all the way, goes up, just threw it up to the glass. Thought she was fouled, no whistle. Taylor with the rebound for SEMO. Taylor into the front court, comes to McCulley. Left side it goes to Jackson, down low to Williams, picked up by Salgado. And then Kodo steps in and ties it up, and it's Little Rock basketball. Nice play by Kodo to tie up Williams, and it'll be Little Rock ball on the alternating possession. Elena Payne brings it across the timeline between the circles. Payne quickly to Hallman left side. Hallman out behind the three-point line. Finds Salgado. She can take the shot. She does. It's off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound Jackson. Jackson for SEMO. Leaves it right side for Taylor. Taylor holds up a C. That's the play they're going to run. It's a 4-low set for SEMO. Rickster comes to try to set a screen. Taylor doesn't use it. Uses all and just threw up a layup. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Cotto. That was a wild shot by Taylor. Missed everything on the drive. And now Jackson to throw it in. Looking to get it into Rickster. They do. Rickster turns, leaves it out for Taylor. She shoves off back to McCulley. McCulley drives to the right side, comes back left, now back right. Drives on Teamer. McCulley down the baseline. They call a foul on Little Rock. Are you kidding me? That is Teamer's first. And the 9th team foul on Little Rock. And McCulley will be at the line with 2 shots. A 78% free throw shooter, 39 of 50. The graduate from Grand Rapids, Michigan, a transfer from Georgia Southwestern's at the line. She averages 11.1 points per game. The first free throw is up and good. McCulley with 10 points today. One more and she's average. She's got another shot at the line. One rattles around and drops through, and here comes the pressure by SEMO. The Trojans worked on this Monday in practice. Inbounds pass comes in to Salgado, and it's stolen away and knocked out of bounds, and the Trojans have 7 seconds to get it across the timeline now. 34-20 to play in the period. And catches the bounce pass, gets it across the timeline, takes it to the right side of the floor, and they say she dribbled the ball out of bounds. Oh my gosh. We got to know where we are on the floor. An easy call for Ty Bills. 2 minutes left in the period. Taylor to the left side of the floor, goes around a screen. Hallman picks her up. Right side it goes to Jackson. She comes around a screen from Rickster. Cotto's there defensively. Jackson dribbles back out now to Taylor. Taylor looking, rejects the screen, drives to the left, steps back right, comes back, picks up the basket, throw it inside. Turns, goes up, a foul and an and one. Elena Payne just picked up her 3rd and the 5th team foul on Little Rock. And that's more points in the paint for SEMO. Game where we cannot give up points in the paint. The 3rd foul on Elena Payne. It's the 3rd make of the game from the floor for Williams. Make it the 4th make of the game. She's 4 of 5. She has 8 points. Her free throw is up, and it is good. Inbound pass will come from Brenna Burke. Pressure in the backcourt by SEMO. Burke gets it into Salgado. Salgado back to Hallman across the court on a skip pass. Hallman, skip pass back to Salgado. Salgado and the Trojans break the pressure. She picks up the dribble, finds Hallman. Hallman at the top, walks it between the circles now. 16 to shoot. Hallman looks left to Burke. Burke on the left wing looking to drive on Rickster. Finds Salgado. Salgado might have traveled, drives with it, goes up. She's fouled by Williams. She'll be at the line with 2 shots. It's the first on Williams, 14 foul on SEMO. And the Trojans will be at the line. Trojans have turned the ball over 9 times in the game. 2 assists. They've been called for 10 fouls. SEMO's been called for now their 6th. Lydia Belmonte Hurtado comes in replacing Jordan Hallman. Trojans can't afford to get too far down in this one. We're down 17 right now. SEMO will take off and run with it. 37-20, 1:16 to play. Salgado's free throw is up, and it is no good. Little Rock at the line, 5 of 8. SEMO, 9 of 11. They are 12 of 29 from the floor, 4 of 11 behind the three-point line. Salgado's second free throw is in, and that stops a scoring drought of over 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Taylor to bring it across the timeline. Stolen away by Cotto. She picks up the basketball. Cotto's going to take it, goes up, and it's blocked out of bounds by Taylor. But she was on the baseline. Even when Little Rock gets a break, they can't draw a foul. And the shot clock is at 15 right now. And Ty Bills is going to go over and talk with the scores table. They're going to leave it at 15, I believe. No, they reset it to 25. It should have gone to 30 on the turnover. Burke to inbound the basketball. Burke throws it into Cotto. Out it goes to Salgado. A minute to play in the period. Teamer right baseline. Drives, pulls up from 16, and it's good. Blessing Teamer, if we can get her going. Trojans can climb in it. Taylor with the basketball. Dribbles around, leaves it back for McCulley. McCulley out high. Looks like she's got a lot of icy hot on her legs. They are shimmering in the light here inside of the Ford Center. McCulley still with it. Looks to the middle of the floor. A horn set. She drives to the right side, steps back. Leaves it down for Williams. Williams back. Otto on the mid. 26. Trojans have 9 seconds. Rock to get it across. Into the game, a freshman from Frankfort, Illinois. Teamer to inbound the basketball. Teamer gets it into Burke. Burke to get it across the timeline. And Brenna with the basketball. Trojans will have the final shot. They will not have possession to begin